Woo, what up, gang? What up, squad? It's your boy, Are You Theories, the realest, the coolest, the trillest, Young King. On YouTube platform as we speak. Welcome back for another lit banger, bro. We got my dog, Penguin Zero, Moist Critical, in the building, man. He's talking about the Nikocado Avocado situation, all right? Now, I don't want to say it's a situation. I mean, it is a situation, I guess you could say. But homie lost all that weight that he put on over the years. So the nigga been doing mukbangs since mukbangs has ever been created. He might have created that shit. I'm not saying he did, but that's how long that nigga been around. When you think mukbangs, you think of him, that chick that be eating the seafood. Was it Be Love, whatever? You know. So and a couple more people, obviously, but you know. Anyway, the dude was like 400 pounds, big as hell, like could barely get out of bed. Now this nigga is look like a little skinny ass boy. You know what I'm saying? Like now I'm praying it's healthy. You know what I'm saying? Like people think, oh, I'm gonna just not eat and lose weight that way. No, that's not healthy. You know what I'm saying? Like if you're gonna lose weight, do it right. Cause if not, you're gonna start eating again and you're gonna put that weight back up. You know what I'm saying? I'm not. I'm hip to it because I play sports and we were on like diets and shit. You know what I'm saying? So there's ways to go about it. You can still lose weight and still eat. You know what I'm saying? You may not eat 3 square meals. You may eat 2, but eat less. You know what I'm saying? You gotta. Your body need nutrients, or you're gonna be running around here passing out and shit. You feel me? So I'm hoping it's like healthy, you know. But we don't know. It ain't really our business. But we just really just I guess trying to look out for a fellow YouTuber in a way. So we're gonna go ahead and watch my dog Moist Critical. If you're new, subscribe. My bad, I skipped that shit on accident. If you're new, subscribe, like the video, comment some more bangers. Let's get it.
Last night I went to bed really early. I was just all tuckered out, so I said, "Goodbye, moon," and I snuggled on into bed to catch some Z's. Little did I know that while I slumbered, we'd all been paid a visit by someone very special. And I'm not talking about Santa Claus, but I am talking about another man in a red shirt. Nikocado Avocado.
That's funny.
I woke up this morning in a different timeline. I think we shifted back to the Berenstain Bears universe and left the Berenstain Bears universe behind.
2 steps ahead. I am always 2 steps ahead. This has been the greatest social experiment for my entire life. So I am the villain.
Bro, the nigga lost weight. And it actually fits him. Yes, he has a big ass head, but we just got to get used to it. His body. But it actually don't look that bad, bro. Like, you know?
Because I've made myself one.
This moment right here is this generation's I Am Your Father. This is up there with the Darth Vader identity reveal. Perhaps one of the most unexpected things I've seen in quite some time. When I was watching this, I let out an audible whoa. Like I couldn't help myself. My body responded without any other part of me having say-so over it. My body itself, my soul, was shocked when he took the mask off there. So, he gives like a villain monologue that sounds like it's out of the Fallout universe, talking about how he's 2 steps ahead because he had played the villain for so long now.
Today I woke up from a very long dream. And I also woke up having lost 250 pounds off of my body. Yet just yesterday,
I'm not gonna lie. That kind of shit happened to me. Now I was not that big. Now I was a good like 180, almost 190. You know what I'm saying? But I was fast. I was a skill player in football and shit like that. Ran track. You know, I was fat. Like my stomach. Like I mean, I was fat everywhere pretty much. But it's a long story. But anyway, one day, and I shit you not, right hand of God on my kids, whatever. I woke up one day and I was skinny. I shit you not. I mean, I used to do sit-ups. Bro, I just could not lose that stomach, bro. Like, I don't know. You know, everybody got their flaw. I guess that was my flaw. Nigga had a big stomach. I mean, I had chi-chis too. I was just fat. Like, I was big, you know what I'm saying? And, it was one summer. It was the summer before senior year. Never forget it. Working out hard, you know what I'm saying? Going crazy. And I woke up and I had a 6-pack. I'm like, so sometimes you wake up and you ain't ate, you know, you feel a little frail, whatever, you know what I'm saying? You eat, you get back to normal. So I'm like, I ain't think nothing of it. I ate breakfast, still skinny. Ate lunch, still skinny. Went to go work out. Niggas is like, bro, you got abs? I'm like, nah, that shit gonna go away. And for like the next whole however many years, I was skinny. I'm telling you, I didn't do nothing different. I didn't change no diet. I didn't do nothing. I was still eating fucking donuts in the middle of the night, right? You know, whatever. Still going crazy. And I just woke up skinny. Like, I guess, you know, when you got it, you got it.
People were calling me fat and sick and boring.
Losing 250 pounds is an unbelievable feat that's nothing shy of extraordinary. And he mentions how even yesterday, YouTubers and many other people were calling him sad, fat, depressing, sick, and all of that, and still making videos about him, even while he secretly, over the course of 2 years, had been losing all of that weight. And all the videos that people were talking about were actually videos that Nikocado had filmed 2 years prior and kept drip feeding to the community to keep them either entertained or keep himself fanning the flames of drama for people
Keeping money coming, nigga. That's money.
to latch on to. It is actually very fascinating. Now, some of you might recall about 4 years ago, Nikocado Avocado and myself had a tiny bit of beef. I'm talking like a Salisbury steak level of beef between us, and we had a bit of a tinkle tussle back and forth pissing contest, and boo! Fact check jump scare. I wanted to double check when all of that took place, so I looked at it. It turns out it was 2021 AD. It was late September, so it's coming up on 3 years, not 4. I was a little off on that. Time moves very weird now. I don't know what happened, but time is moving at a different speed than it used to. After all that drama, I had actually kept up with Nikocado Avocado, occasionally just tuning in to check and see what's going on. I made a video like a year ago on a piece of content that Nick dropped where he actually did talk about a weight loss journey that he was going on, and I've kind of just been cheering him on from the sidelines ever since then, just hoping that he'd follow through on that and just to see where it all goes. So to see this come up was not only extremely surprising, just given how much weight he had lost in a relatively short period of time. I know to a lot of people 2 years, like on the internet terms, that's like ancient history. Things that happened 2 years ago, that might as well be the fucking void century that no one remembers. But like speaking realistically, 2 years to lose 250 pounds, that's a speed run. Those are gold splits.
I haven't made a video for like 2 years, and this is where I'm posting now on this channel. So I hope you consider subscribing if you want. I'm actually posting more next week, so yeah, that would be.
My thing is, what kind of content are you gonna do? People watched you. A lot of your people watch you to see you fail and look all sad and depressed and just stuff in your face. That's what they watched. That's what they wanted to watch. Now you looking healthy, you looking happy, you looking. Niggas don't like that positivity stuff. Sometimes. You know what I'm saying? I'm hoping he can, you know, work it out and, you know, still keep his fan base and stuff, you know?
A lot to me.
On his second channel, he mentions that it's been 2 years since he's made a video, so you can piece little breadcrumbs together in your head and follow this path here, connecting the dots. He has released videos on all of his channels over the course of 2 years. Quite a few of them. Not to the same frequency that he used to, but he still had a ton of videos that he's releasing over the last 2 years. Videos that were posted 2 weeks ago, or even as recent as 5 days ago, where he is that same weight, were all apparently recorded years ago. And it's not like it's CGI and it's not AI generated content. Nick actually just had a crazy backlog, like the Library of Alexandria for mukbangs, and he just kept going to the vault to upload some of that old pre-recorded content as if it was new, and people were none the wiser. I even went through these 2 videos here in particular just to see if I could find like a date somewhere on like his phone or when he went to the Heart Attack Grill, like maybe like a calendar sticking on a wall, but I didn't see anything. Maybe I missed it. I did kind of go through it like 2x speed, so maybe it like flashed by really quick and I just didn't see it. But I do believe him that these were recorded years ago, because that's the only logical explanation for how he is 250 pounds down right now, yet 5 days ago he has a video at the Heart Attack Grill where he's still like 400 pounds or whatever it was. Dude was playing chess while the rest of us were playing checkers. He played us like a goddamn violin.
A fiddle.
And Nick loves the
A
violin.
fiddle.
Many of you might not remember this from the Nick Expanded Universe, the lore, but he was actually an incredible violin player. He was more decorated than, like, Captain America in terms of accolades when it came to this. Like, in his field of violin, he was a very well-regarded, talented player. And he came out here and just fucking Gangnam Styled on us. He really did play us like a sweet melody on that instrument.
It was a long 8 years, wasn't it?
Bro, he could eat healthy. Oh my God, bro, he could eat healthy stuff, bro. And maybe that will have people that's fat as fuck get their shit together and start eating healthy. He can eat sushi, kale, whatever. You know, all that help, bro. I'm telling you, bro. If I should be so, I don't know, hell, I can't get myself so successful, so I can't really talk. But I guess I'm talking from a nigga that already got a fan base. Like, once you get a fan base, it's not that hard to keep it going, depending on who you are and how hungry you are. But hopefully he can flip it and literally do some healthy stuff. And he may not get the mad crazy views he was getting, but bro, that shit, well, it's all about preservation, keeping it going, bro. You know what I'm saying? If you can keep it going, that's more money. That's, you know, the longer you on top to, you know, you ain't gotta really worry about shit. Just keep pushing out that content, that good, and you helping yourself by eating right.
It was a long 8 years.
Somebody tagged.
And I didn't think that it would have gone this long, but it did. And it was like a bad dream that, yeah, it was like a really bad dream that we were waiting for it to be over. And it's over. It was just a dream.
For a long time, Nick became synonymous with breakdowns on camera. Nick and breakdown went together like a peanut butter and jelly sandwich, and that's something people talked about a lot, but then always talked about how it was always fake for views and drama and controversy. I have always somewhat believed that there was always an element of truth to some of the things Nick was saying. I really do believe that Nick was miserable with what he was doing, but felt like he had to keep doing it because that was his source of income. That was his livelihood. And he was probably very afraid to just stop doing that. Which is completely understandable because if people are subscribing to watch you eat yourself to death and you stop doing that, they might leave. And now...
Yeah, but you also got core fans, even if it's only 10K. You know what I'm saying? As long as that click-through rate stays good, YouTube gonna still push your stuff. People gonna see you eating healthy. Come on, man. 2 + 2
You've got your ass in your asshole and no money being generated anymore because the audience left from you not doing the content they wanted you to be doing. And I really do feel like he felt like he was a prisoner to that for a while. I'm not trying to be an armchair psychologist here, it's just I've watched a lot of Nick's content and it really does feel like there is a lot of truth to some of the things he has said during these moments. And the way he talks about it here, calling it a bad dream, isn't exactly a glowing review of that time. You know, if someone said that to me, like, hey Charles, I know we spent 8 years together, but it's kind of just like a bad dream I'm done with, I wouldn't exactly be smiling from ear to ear about that. But now Nick has made some big changes, clearly, and his audience is extremely supportive. They are very receptive to this, cheering him on in a big way, pumping their fist and celebrating this. The video on his main channel about it is exploding. The video on his second channel is exploding. He's made 2 videos and both are popping the fuck off. His community is showing nothing but love and oodles of support for this. And it's what people have said for a long time, that if Nick actually did go through this weight loss journey, it'd probably be extremely good for him. Like, not only health-wise, but like in terms of his channels and like his community. It's inspirational. Like, people would love to see that, and I think it's clearly showing here. And it's not like Nick has to stop doing mukbangs just because he loses a lot of weight. And it seems like he is going to continue to do mukbangs because he loves doing them.
We were all just dreaming. Cheers.
The bird is eating next to him.
I love being a mukbanger. I love food. I like eating food. And I like being here. So, let me know what you think.
Just because he's lost 250 pounds doesn't mean that he's washed and you need to hang the jersey in the rafters and retire his jersey number. You know, like, he can still keep doing mukbangs the same way he was before, but now in a healthier place. And like I said last time when he had lost, I think it was like 89 pounds at the time, he seems happier. You know, like, I'm not his therapist. I don't know Nick personally, but just from what comes across in the content, he seems happier at lower weights. Like, in the content where he weighs less, he actually just seems like a happier person. At least that's the impression I get watching it. So it's really something to celebrate here with what Nick has been able to accomplish. And I really am happy to see that the reception to it has been overwhelmingly positive. It is incredible work. This is an effort that is extremely impressive. I'm also really curious and excited to see what Nick does going forward. If he's going to continue to do exclusively mukbangs, or maybe he's going to talk about this weight loss journey that he secretly went on for a long period of time. I'd be really interested to see what he did to lose all of that weight so quickly. I think that'd be really interesting content if he talked about it, or showcased maybe some of the things he was doing for cardio, or if he was doing weight training, what that looked like. I think that'd be really good bangers, if he made content around that as well, while still of course having mukbang be the bread and butter. I think it'd be cool now if he would supplement it with things about this weight loss journey. The violin, I think, would be cool to bring back, because if you look at Nick's older videos, he really is like a fucking wizard with that instrument. I think there's...
Alright, so I ain't finna just keep wasting y'all time. I just wanted to show y'all pretty much what is going on in Nicocado's life or whatever, if y'all haven't noticed. I only seen pictures. I didn't even see none of his videos. Plus, I like watching, my nigga Moist Critical, because, he always puts a little spin on shit. So it always makes it just a little bit better. You know what I'm saying? But anyway, we're going to go ahead and close out the video. If you're new, subscribe, like the video, comment some more bangers on me to react to. Paul, of course, got to always say bye. What you got to say, man?
Bye.
See you later. I'll Paul start school tomorrow. Gang, gang. Y'all see my Paul? Everybody loves Paul. What you got to say, Jeb?
Just for point out, those old videos when he was big, those were those are
Hurry up.
past videos,
Everybody knows that. That's why we talked about it just now. But
Just get scary.
thanks. There is. We adults. Don't you think we know that? My son, man, he a smart kid. He just think he knows more than what everybody else does. Anyway, love y'all.